Over the last 4 years, I've made hundreds of YouTube videos. And guess how much money I made from this in ad revenue? Absolutely zero. I had a few flashes in the pan, but no real viral moment. Just me grinding week after week after week. But here's the thing. In that search for a viral video, I was missing what this was actually doing for me. Because even though I wasn't getting paid to make these videos, I was almost building the foundation for a business. And it's only recently that I figured that out and actually started making money. So let me explain and take you through how that happens and how you can do the same by taking your YouTube skills and turning it into income. Over these years that I was making content, on average, I was editing at least one video a week. And I was recording myself presenting on camera at least once or twice a week, if not 3 or 4 times. Alongside all of this, I was writing the script to all these videos. I'm working on my storytelling skills. Then I was designing thumbnails like at the same kind of frequency. And what I didn't realize until quite recently, especially with the presenting, is that I was slowly getting more confident, more natural, and overall more skilled. But because I was looking at the numbers, I was ignoring all this. If it's not making my views go up, I'm doing something wrong, was always the mindset. Over years and years of this constant improvement and just thousands of reps doing this, I became really proficient and fast at editing. Presenting on camera went from awkward and robotic, like every kid in his bedroom, to someone who wouldn't look out of place on an advert. My storytelling skills went from non-existent, where I was just stating tips, to quite advanced techniques that hook in viewers better, which could also then be used for descriptions of videos, text on my landing pages, and I could go on and on. Same with thumbnails. Doing thumbnails in the early days, it was like I'd made it in like Microsoft Paint. But when I got further and further along, they got so much better and so clean. This then helped me in my job to make marketing materials for leaflets and stuff like that. And I really built up a skill for that because of my thumbnail skills. But my mindset, and a lot of you small creators will have this too, was that I'm failing. I'm failing to grow my channel. I'm not getting noticed anywhere, ignoring all the training I was actually doing. Then one day when I was working at my old job and I was filming and editing video adverts for our campaigns, it started to hit me and become clear that my videos and my skills were really valuable to a business. I was using the same skills that I used to make YouTube videos, but I was making this business money from it. And that's one thing I think a lot of us small creators don't quite realize, is that when you're hired to do video editing or creative videos, is that our skills and our experience are worth a lot, and that businesses and brands will pay you a lot of money for your services, because not only does it massively benefit their brand image, but they actually make money off of it. So whilst I was making these adverts and managing the campaigns in Facebook, it made me think, if I'm making them money with my skills, why can't I make myself money? That's when I decided, after 18 months at this job, that I was going to give it a shot going freelance and doing this myself, selling my skills. And I decided to do this through freelance video editing and 4K video presenting like I am to this camera now. I started sending out loads of emails to different companies I could find on Facebook, even YouTube channels, and even to brands that advertise a lot on social media, thinking that if I just got a few to start this off with on not too much money, then it would really help me get into this groove. And I'd love to say that that was absolutely the case and that I got straight into business immediately, but that wasn't the truth. The first month, September, was honestly quite brutal. Spending hours and hours sending emails, applying to freelance roles, got hardly any replies and no work whatsoever. But despite being in this tough situation and taking a little bit of a knock to my confidence, I kept going, just like I did on YouTube for 4 years. I just kept looking for different ways to open up my services to potential clients. And then I set up loads of freelance profiles to try and get the word out more. And then as soon as October started, things really started flowing. A few jobs came in, a few clients. They weren't for crazy amounts of money, but to be honest, it was just the confidence boost I was looking for, that I can earn money just doing this kind of stuff for other businesses. Started getting some good reviews in, and I could finally say that I was starting to earn money from making videos. Skills that had earned me absolutely nothing for years and years. The main things I do is video editing for businesses, for video adverts, and just normal projects. I present a lot of UGC videos, which is basically like social media content or adverts that brands use to share their products. I also do occasional voiceovers too. While I'm on the topic, I may as well just throw it out there. If any of you are just starting a business or know anyone who is, or you're at the early days of content creation but want to speed it up, just get in contact with me and I'd be more than happy to work with you. The link is in the description where you can check out more. So what would I say to someone who was in my position even just 2 months ago? I get it. It's frustrating. You're working hard, learning, improving your content, but no matter what you do, you don't see any results on your analytics. Or even if you do, you're still nowhere near monetizing this yet. I want to reiterate it to you, you are not wasting your time. YouTube isn't the be all and end all. And it's one of those things that you just have to do for a long period of time and not really expect too much. Through the process of making videos, you're learning marketing, video editing, thumbnail design, presenting, copywriting, scripting, and discipline as well. You just need to start viewing what you're doing differently. I'm not saying do what I did and quit your job tomorrow, because I was already considering a job change. But you can start small. You can do this on the side. Set up a few freelance profiles. Something like Fiverr is so easy to set up. Just make a few videos of you saying what you'll deliver, offer editing, script writing, or whatever you're interested in, and cash in on all of this effort. You don't need a viral video to change your life and make it all be worth it. You already have so many valuable skills if you've been doing YouTube for longer than a year. The next step is just learning how to use it to benefit others and earn you money, so that you can be doing what you love. And if you want to see how you can grow your YouTube channel faster whilst you're trying to grow some of this income and early business, watch this video right here, and it breaks down how you can kind of get noticed more in the new algorithm. And hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed.